Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next episode of Cube Draft, Season 2024. Let's get down to it. Wrong sound effect. Cube has been not amazing. I mean, our results or whatever, they're fine, but I don't like this cube. I don't know what it is. It feels like there's way too much filler. And it's like just not curated properly. Nobody's coming in there and slicing off. We don't need this. We don't need that. Why is this in here? This card, unless we're supporting this card, why is it here? Are we going to support it? Here's more stuff. We're not supporting it. Take it out. You know, it's very strange. But I also think being proactive is what you want to do. And my most winning decks, well, I guess, yeah, 5-3 and a 6-3 yesterday with white base decks, and man, white was wide open and it was very good. I think white might be the best color in this cube. Okay. Pack 1. Path to Exile is a powerful removal spell. Oof. This is interesting. Sanguine Evangelist and Felia are also both really good. Felia's very powerful. But if I'm going to take a white card, surely Path is the best white card here, right? The rest of them are just whatever. Like, these red cards are okay. They're not the best cards in red or anything. They're not going to pull me into red. One black removal spell. The gold cards are both mediocre filler. I guess there's Bloodthirsty is another red card, but none of these cards are powerful enough to pull me into red. I think white is the color that has the best cards in the pack. I think it's between Path and Felia. The rabbit's okay. Yeah, Oko. I don't like starting with a gold card, and I actually don't think green is very good in this cube. So, but starting with the gold card's not where I want to be here. So, rabbit's interesting. Yeah, the 3-mana Oko, I would slam it here. But, okay, Jub, Darkest Dungeon 1 today, I had to reverse rarefy. What? Revivify? Oh, weird. Oh, damn. Yeah, good. At least you didn't lose your save. Should I try Thalia? Felia, I mean? I'm just going to take Path. Can't go wrong with a good solid 1-mana removal spell here. Prime Time, Emrakul, seeing some green cards here. I mean, if I can ramp into this kind of stuff, sure, but I want to take the ramp first before I take the big payoffs, right? Mishra's Bauble's pretty awesome. It's going to basically make every single deck I play, plus makes me want to take Lurrus early, and there's a Path already in our pile. Tough call here. Mishra's Bauble or some random green card. I mean, Chariot's pretty insane. Maybe I'll take Chariot. I think it's probably the most powerful card in the pack. Trilands. Golos is pretty good. If I do want to do a 5-color thing, how good is that? Again, I want early interaction. Jadar's interesting here because it opens up maybe going toward the black Aristocrats deck. I think this 5-color ramp thing that I was doing a lot of in Chromatic Cube does not really work in this cube. There's just not enough big payoffs. You do have Field of the Dead. We saw a Prime Time go by already. ECD's too expensive. Orchid sucks. I might take Jadar here. I do really like the Aristocrats deck, and I think it's one of those decks that people don't think about going into early. So you'll see the really good pieces start to come around, and you just grab them. Plus, Seaga's Chariot, Jadar already doing a good job at making a lot of bodies. Black is the color that takes advantage of a lot of little bodies the best. There's Ketria Triome. Normally in other cubes, I'd maybe slam the Triland here. But again, in this cube, I don't want to be 5-color ramp. I don't want to be that stuff. I don't think it's good. Oh yeah, here we go. Wow, Oracle. I mean, I was going to say Emperor of Bones has been very impressive. This card is awesome. You just have to control your bone and you're good. Just have to full control that bone. The champion probably wheels for that deck. Esper Sentinel's also quite good. Oracle's very powerful here. I mean, people to my right are passing me all the ramp cards. I don't know. Maybe I should be taking Oracle here over the black cards. Yeah, and then Resto right after Thrag, I know. But the Blink deck's not a real deck. Not in this cube. Wow, this is tough. Emperor is so powerful. It's like Oracle, I think, is probably the most powerful card here, but I don't know if that's true, actually. This card's been pretty gross. I think I'm going to take Emperor here. and pass. I passed Primeval. I passed a bunch of green cards. I'm going to put the people to my left in green. There is Vran. That's the kind of card. Now, we've got some good red aggressive cards. There's a 1-mana ramper. Yeah, green is wide open. But Vran is perfect in this deck, and Caustic Bronco's nice too, but I want to get this kind of stuff going. I've got the ways to make creatures. I've got the payoff. Now I just need to find a nice sack outlet to do some work here. I guess I'll take Murderous Rider. That's a late Clock too. Clock's very good. Nadu, not amazing in a format with no 0 mana to equip artifacts. I'll take Murderous Rider. Taking some black cards early here. And then we get nothing. Well, we could be green-black. I'll take the Curator, I guess. Gaunty, Liliana, Tireless Tracker. Maelstrom Pulse is pretty powerful. Kind of slow, though. I have Emperor of Bones. So Liliana not bad here. Could end up... I mean, Reanimator is not really an archetype in this format. There's one Reanimate, the actual Reanimate spell, Reanimate. There's no other ways to Reanimate for 2 mana or 3 mana or whatever. Emperor of Bones costs 4, and then the rest of it is 5. Wow, the white card's wheel. I'm going to go Evangelist here. Even though Felia is good, I want to just make take something that makes a bunch of bodies, right? And Mishra's Bauble Wheels. And Spirited Companion. Okay, I mean, I'm going to take the Bauble here, because if we do end up getting Luris, it's going to be pretty insane. Plus, it's just going to be a good card in our deck. All the white cards wheel. Okay, white, wide open, Golos coming back around. Portable Hole's interesting. I don't want to take a double white card. Maybe I do. Yeah, I'll take Portable Hole. Well, I could ditch green here, or I could just splash green for like a Chariot. Chariot's powerful enough that I would do that. But this is already looking like a decent start to a good, maybe Aristocrats deck with a little reanimation action going on here. But having one of the payoffs and one of the fodder producers is very good. That's 2 of the 3 legs on this combo stool. Most combo decks are like a stool. You need 3. If you have 2 legs, the stool will not stand up straight, right? Resto Angel, not doing a ton for us. I'll take a Ganjo, though. You need 3 legs for a stool to be stable. When the stool is missing one of its legs, it falls apart. Right now, we're missing one of the legs, the sack outlet. We've got the other 2. So let's see if we can... Is my stool analogy accurate? It doesn't seem... Wow, red cards just coming around right at the end here. Unless those are some... I'm trying to think. How... Like, imagine a stool. How big would the legs have to be for that thing to be stable? You just can't do it with 2 legs. If a stool is round, no matter how you position those legs, it's not going to be stable, right? So, I think it makes sense. It makes sense in my head. Hangerback Walker makes a lot of bodies, I guess, if I do end up with a Yawgmoth or... Okay, Skitter's exactly what I want here. Deep Cavern Bat's pretty insane, though. I think I'm going to have to go with Bat here. Skitter, Virtue, all these cards are great. I've got to be careful. You end up with a lot of 3-drops in this deck, and I don't want to go... Oh, Skitter is so good, though. I got to take Bat, though. Bat's better. Hey, Onion, what's up? Oh, you guys dueling. Nice. Some thick, chunky chicken legs. Oh, yeah. Not my stools. I've got skinny little... No, I'm thinking of a drumstick. Chicken legs are actually skinny, but... like the drumstick legs. Hellish Norn, Cruelty, Toxic Deluge. I mean, Cruelty is another... This is what I mean by Reanimator. This is the Reanimate that you get in this kind of format. I think I might take Deluge here. I don't know if I'll wheel Cruelty, but we'll see. Meat Hook, there we go. That's a payoff. And of course, I love these white cards. Ranger and Elite Spellbinder are kind of what I want here. 2 fetch lands in this pack still. I'm going to take Meat Hook and see if we can do this sack thing. Looking for Yawgmoth, looking for Woe Strider, looking for, I don't know, is Priest of the Forgotten Gods in this? That kind of stuff. Might not even be white. Could still be another color here. Our white cards are fine, but Avacyn doesn't matter. And the Path to Exile is really good, but Portable Hole I don't care about. So it's really only 1 white card. And then we have 1 good green card. So I could be black-green sack as well. But white generally... Oh, Sanguine Evangelist is white. Yeah, this guy's actually quite good in this deck as well. Just making a bunch of pieces of cardboard. And pumping them. Hey, Otaku, what's up? Can I ask something? How do you get into the streamer early access events? Nobody knows. Yeah, I wish I could tell you. I have no idea. I don't know if you heard the news. I'm not in this early access streamer event, despite being in the last one for Modern Horizons. I was in two, you know, way like before they laid off their whole team, before Karlov Manor, when there was no early access. The two sets before that, Wilds of Eldraine and Lost Caverns, I got in, but then I didn't get in this time, and I don't know why. So I don't think anybody knows. Anybody who tells you has no idea. There used to be an email. You would email them, and then you would just wait, and they wouldn't answer you, or they would. If they answered you, it was usually saying, here, you have access to the program. If they didn't answer you, you just have to do it again next time. But the email is not working anymore. They specifically said, don't send anything to this one email. The one that you used to have to send it to. Marsh Flats is pretty amazing here. But Thalia Paragon's going to be great, right? I love that Marsh Flats, but Gutterbones could have been it, but I think Thraben Inspector is better than Gutterbones. Sleeper. Miner's probably pretty good here. Miner's insane with Yawgmoth, with the sack outlets. Grief. Ophiamancer. Aven Interrupter. Monastery. Wow, Gilded Goose in this pack. Grief is good, but not that amazing in standard. I can't believe Atraxa is still in this pack. Pick 7? I mean, it's pretty good. No, I'm still taking Ophiamancer. Okay, we've got all the fodder producers. This is great. Sanguine Evangelist, Jadar, Ophiamancer. We can bring all of them back with Sarah Paragon. There's Yawgmoth. Pick 8. Yes, that is insane. That is what I was looking for. I could still be green here. We know we're heavy black. White is looking like the color we're going to be, but we'll see. I'll keep my eye out for some duels, because even Asika's Chariot puts, 3 pieces of cardboard on the battlefield. 2 of them can be sacked to Yawgmoth. And it makes more cardboard. Anything that makes more cardboard. Absinthe, probably not going to see play, but we'll see. There's a green-black duel. Gearhulk's a little expensive here. I have no way to really... I mean, I don't know. I guess it's good with Emperor of Bones or something, but I'll take the green splash here. Plus, it's a creature land. I don't know. Maybe that's dumb. Yeah, Gutterbones is another good one there. I wouldn't fault you for taking it, but I think Thraben Inspector is better. But I don't know. Maybe Gutterbones is better for this archetype, actually, because it lets you just bring it back over and over. It's kind of expensive. Miner is really great, because you sack it to Yawgmoth, and then the Yawgmoth trigger brings back the Miner. So you can just sack the Miner 3 times. If you have 3 black mana, you just go sack, bring back, sack, and kill like a 3/3 with just one of your creatures. The other guys are good, though. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Gutterbones wheels, actually. Yeah, there's this thing wheeling. White, green, and green-black duels. Cruelty of Gix is a pretty powerful card. I think I'm going to take it here. I don't have to splash green. Yes. Wow. And a white-black duel. Ranger of Eos, picking up Thraben Inspector, Forsaken Miner right now. Is that better than Spellbinder? I think Spellbinder might be better than Ranger. It's tough. I'm going to take Spellbinder. I don't know. Yeah, there's the Gutterbones wheeling. I don't know if I'll take Valky. No, I'll take Sorin. I don't think I'm gonna play Liliana. Oh, black is wide open. Scavengers is not amazing, but it's okay. And an Aven Interrupter last pick. Okay. So I don't think I need to splash green here. I already have a pretty good mana drain. Every time I'm not blue, I open mana drain. Every time. Welcoming Vampire. Dust Animus was pretty impressive the last time I played with it. Welcoming Vampire has to be insane, though, right? I mean, this with the Ophiamancer or Jadar, or like there's a bunch of cards that make tokens here. Sorin and Sanguine Evangelist and Hangerback Walker. I don't even know if I'm going to play that, but Welcoming Vampire should actually be quite good in our deck. Going to draw a lot of cards. Magma Opus, my Muse, Bastion of Remembrance. There's a good payoff. So now we have Vran and Bastion and Meathook. Right now, our only sack outlet is Yawgmoth, which is a little bit sad. We're going to need some more sack outlets here. I need to find at least one more. But Bastion is perfect here. the drain. Liliana Wheels? Oh, the 6-drop? Maybe, but I'm not crazy about playing a 6-drop here in this deck. Long Goodbye's not bad. 3 mana 2/4 Flying Vigilance is very above rate. But if they attack us, stuff happens. Well, we're not defensive. We're going to be offensive here. There's stuff like Extinction Event. I already have Toxic Deluge in my deck that honestly I'm not even sure if I'm going to play. Maybe I should just take like a Long Goodbye to interact early. That's probably better. Invasion's okay. I don't know. I guess I could try an Invasion. I don't love this card. Ooh, Prairie Survivalist, Preacher, Cult Conscript, Will Wheel. I don't have to take that here. It's between these two. Both of them are very good. I think I'm going to take Prairie. Preacher is pretty insane here. But this gives us a nice little aggressive way to... Holy shit, Solitude. Easy Solitude here. This gives us a nice way to pump up these tokens and make them relevant. I think that's going to be good. I don't think I'm going to play Avacyn. I don't know. We'll see. What does this do? Right. Both of these cards suck. I guess I could try this. Let me try that guy. I don't think he's going to make it. Gisa. Holy shit. Journey to Nowhere is probably what I should take here. I mean, this is insane, right? Felda Profane's really good here. Journey's really good. God damn it. Do I take Gisa? Hey, Christmas, what's up? Could be mono black, but the white cards are pretty good here. I mean, they complement the black cards nicely. Some of them are a little slow, like Hangerback. I think Cruelty probably doesn't make the deck, which is a little sad. I don't think I want another 3-drop. I'm just going to take the 1-drop because of casting cost here. Languish. This thing kind of sucks. Heist their library. I'll take Languish, and we're not going to play that. All right. Yeah, this is already, you know, far more playables than I really need. I'm probably not playing some of this stuff. I don't need Liliana. Aven Interrupter. Nah, probably not going to play any of this. Toxic Deluge is very good. Maybe I still play that. Probably not playing that. Portable Hole. Hopefully upgrading that. And then this stuff. I mean, Solitude's whatever. It's any mana. But, oh, Sorin. Sorin's probably too slow here. I don't need Sorin. One of these 5-drops is going to go. Sure, I'll take a Sanctum. Perfect. Yeah, I probably don't want a Deluge, and if I didn't get Lurrus, so Bobble's a lot less appealing here. It's still good. Bobble is just like makes your deck 39 cards, which is nice. This is 23 here, so that's not bad. Man, we really needed a sack outlet, something like the Priest of the Forgotten Gods or Woe Strider. I know Woe Strider's in this cube, but I guess nobody opened it or something. But we could be even mono black. Yeah, it's an option. There's another black. 2 excellent black cards. Jeez. Oh, goodbye. We shall see how this goes. Invasion's not the worst here. This is not bad. Yep, Cult Conscript Wheeling, of course. Sure. Take the aggressive card. Expressive Iteration. Nobody went on blue-red spells, huh? And the Lightning Bolt last. Yeah, not bad. A little, you know, blue-white sack or a black-white sack deck, but missing the sack outlets. Just Yawgmoth is our only one, which is a little sad here. That's okay. Things will die naturally, and just having Bastion and Meathook and Vran means we have a lot of reach. We're going to be able to kill them without attacking them once we get them down to, you know, 10 life or so. So how's our removal look? We've got this. Got Meathook. Cruelty. It's just such a powerful card. Like, I can go tutor up Yawgmoth, which is great. You know, I could play this thing for the same reason. But... 19 creatures. Holy cow. Oh, Murderous Rider. I think I want the 1-drops. Maybe this guy. This guy's not amazing. He's aggressive. Hmm. Why do I feel like it's Gisa or something? Gisa and Yawgmoth are so insane. I feel like it's Gisa's a little bit Winmore or something. I'm not doing a ton of crime committing. Like, God, if I ever have it with Yawgmoth, though, it's going to be so busted. Just like, sack a creature, give one of your guys -1/-1, make 2 3/3s. Then on their turn, sack a creature, give a guy -1/-1, make 2 3/3s. Untap with like 12 more power on the battlefield than I had last turn. But again, Yawgmoth is so good that he should win the game by himself already. He doesn't need Gisa in play. That's Winmore. And Gisa without Yawgmoth is not doing a ton. Like, how many ways of targeting do I have? I feel like I should cut Gisa here. But I guess I could be wrong. This is 9/8 for black. That looks about right. God, Toxic Deluge and Languish. I could have even taken an Extinction event at the end. Long Goodbye. We've got a bunch of removal in the sideboard. I could easily... Well... I mean, I don't know. There, like, you mentioned mono black there, Salping, and I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Mono black. Invasion of Gobakan's a weird one, too. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. What do you think, Christmas? I could be mono black, but like, I don't care about this. This isn't a big deal if we lose it. Same with this. Same with this. Path is great, though. Path I like. I think this guy's very good. I think Vampire's going to be insane in our deck. It's going to draw us a lot of cards. Paragon, too. Paragon is such an engine. It's almost unbeatable if it survives. When you have a deck like this. Like, we have so many things to bring back. I could play one more piece of interaction. Like, this is still 18 creatures. I could go down a creature. It's really 19 with Bastion of Remembrance, right? That's a creature as well. A lot of my creatures make creatures. I could cut something like the Night Counselor and play like Long Goodbye. Or I don't think I want to play like a Lily or anything. Yeah, I was going to say, like, I want one more piece of interaction. That's exactly what I was going to say. But Gobakan kind of, you know, the more creatures I take out, the more I want to take this out and just play Long Goodbye instead of this. But the disruption, I think, is going to be very good. This plus Spellbinder can really mess with your opponent, give you that time you need to put them low enough that you can just drain them out or whatever with a meat hook or whatever it is. God, I would love another sacrifice outlet. That is one of the problems here. Avacyn's pretty insane too. We can flip this at will, basically, which is pretty gross. But I don't want to play 5-drops. Our curve is pretty low here. Assuming Solitude can be free, we've only got one 5-drop, really. This is a tough one. I think I'm going to keep it like this, but I'm on the fence about this Benelish guy and Invasion of Gobakan. I feel like I could see cutting those for like Long Goodbye and... I don't know. But I'm gonna run the creature. I'm gonna run the 1-drop to start here. Maybe we'll switch it up halfway through. Take a screenshot and we'll get on to round 1 here. I will see you there. Okay, it's gonna be for YouTube. This is Black White Sack. Running it back. On the attack. Expert, what's up? Rider's a creature. That is true, right? Rider's another one. I mean, oh god. I still don't think I want to be mono black. I don't want to be mono black. So you're saying in as an argument for Gisa there, I do have some more interaction. That is true, but yeah, I don't have a ton. I have Path, I have Murderous Rider, Meat Hook Massacre, But then, you know, Invasion of Gobakan and Elite Spellbinder are kind of like removal, because if they just make some 7-drop cost 9 or, you know, 10 mana, then it's like a removal spell, right? I just get to not worry. They're dead before they can play their Atraxa or whatever it is, right? Hanger, I know exactly. Four Seasons. I like your name. Um, Four Seasons. Yeah, they're like I'm spoiled for riches here. All of these cards would be great. Sure, Hangerback would be great in my deck. The reason I think I'm holding off on this is because we kind of missed a little bit on the sack outlet. We only have Yawgmoth. This guy's really good when you have a bunch of, like, if I had Woe Strider and I have the Yawgmoth here, if I had Priest of the Forgotten Gods, I would be playing this probably. But I only have one sack outlet. This is too slow. It doesn't do anything. It costs too much mana before it does something. I've got to put it into combat. My opponent can't, you know, they can either go around it or just not block it. It only really is good when I can sack it at will and make infinite 1/1s. Make a bunch of 1/1s, instant speed, set up a brutal block, you know, untap with a bunch of power in the air, you know, that kind of stuff. Without the additional sack outlets, I feel like it's not quite as good as just a creature that's going to be attacking for 2 on turn 2 every time or whatever. Like any of these other 2-drops are going to be better, or 3-drops or whatever. Or I guess it's a 2 or a 4, this card. I would play like one more piece of interaction. I think Long Goodbye is very powerful. A lot of the really good cards in this cube are cheap. A lot of them are 3 or less. So I'm very tempted to play that. Maybe instead of Gobakan. Like, this is better against slower decks. It's worse against more aggressive decks. Long Goodbye is the opposite, right? But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that would be great in my deck here. I mean, any of these cards, like Sword Makes Bodies, Gisa would be pretty busted. I think Gisa would be probably one of the next cards I would try, but I think Cruelty is better because with only one Yawgmoth, I want that DT. I want that Demonic Tutor on Chapter 2 to go and grab Yawgmoth. Or Meat Hook, or one of my big swingy, you know, haymakers to just end the game. So I'm gonna play Cruelty over the other 5-drop here, and I guess there's Archangel's another really good card in this deck, but not really synergistic. I don't know. Is it Invasion of Gobakan Long Goodbye? That swap? Priest would be nuts. I know. We missed on the sack outlets. Woe Strider would be amazing in this deck too. We got 3 of the payoffs: Vran, Meat Hook, this, and this are all draining my opponent for every creature that dies. We have a ton of ways to make creatures that come back. These all come back. We've got Jadar makes multiple creatures, Ophiamancer, Sanguine Evangelist, and then yeah, Sarah Paragon bringing them back. We've got our fodder, we've got our engine pieces, but we're missing the sack outlet. Here's the 3 legs of our stool. One of them is way longer than the other 2, right? This is great. You need a lot of these. This is perfect. 3 of these is all you want, because these are not, like, these require other things to be good. But I needed at least 1 or 2 more of these. The sack outlet, and I'm missing it. But it's still going to be good. We'll be fine here, but it's just, yeah, a little bit worse than what we could be. Like, the best sack decks I've played are a little bit, they have a more balanced spread of those 3 legs of the stool, you know? Anyway, I think we're going to run it like this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll change it up. I could see bringing in Long Goodbye instead of Invasion of Gobakan, but we'll try it like this first. I'm going to keep. This is a good little curve. We've got 1, 2, 3. I can even jam that Night Marshal, Night Counselor. Remember, the stupid enlist mechanic is very awkwardly worded. You can't tap to enlist with a creature that is summoning sick. Ooh, Invasion quite good here. Okay, let's pass. That should be nice. Jadar is good on 2 as well, but I'm very tempted. Oh, balls. Okay. Yeah, I hope to draw a second black so that I can Murderous Rider this thing and punch for 5. We'll see what they play. It's Godric, so they're the ones getting aggressive? Strange. I'll take it. Okay. Ooh, path pretty good there. So let's go Invasion of Gobakan, and then I can path that Godric. We can flip this invasion immediately. Siege Gang, Kolaghan's Command. They're way off Siege Gang here. I think I'm just going to take Kolaghan's Command. And then combat. Let's swing here, here. And I can path this Godric on their upkeep after draw. I could play Benelish Knight Counselor as well. It won't get a counter here. I think I'm gonna pass and just get this Godric. Charlie, what's up? Oh, I've got to turn this off. Yep, recording for YouTube. Draw. Path. That lets them get Siege Gang next turn. But I can Murderous the Siege Gang, hopefully I draw, whatever. Plus if they kill my stuff, most of it comes back. Paragon brings it back, this comes back by itself. And that's a lot of mana to invest, so... yeah, we'll see what happens here. Collective Defiance is your play, I presume. I think I'm fine with this. Yeah. I think I'm fine with that. Go nuts. Yep. They tutor up something. Great. I guess I could have protected my guy there, but I don't think it's a big deal. They're going to Siege Gang next turn. Okay, Miner's pretty good. No land sucks. But we get to attack. Yeah, I really need to find a land here. We are playing 17, so I'm at almost 50-50 to draw a land every single turn. Pass. Siegey boy. That's going to be their whole turn. Now, they just demonic tutored for something off this guy. Any card. So, maybe it's a sweeper. Who knows? Fury. That's not going to be very good, though, when I can give all my guys hexproof. Okay, can I draw a black source? Thank you. Kill this. And I'm just going to punch here. I'm not going to enlist. I just want to do max damage. Pass. Now Paragon comes down. I mean, if they go... they have to go Siege Gang here. They just need the blockers, right? Okay. Ooh, so close. Okay, we swing. Paragon go. They're in trouble. They need a sweeper here. Paragon's going to start casting stuff out of the yard. I'm probably going to go Jadar first. I could even go Invasion again and then flip it again. That's kind of insane, actually. I should just Paragon the Invasion of Gobekhan. See what they have. But let's see what they do first. If they leave mana up, that's probably the play. But this is going to be very tough for them to get out of this spot. Kindling can't attack. Siege Gang can sack itself to shoot something else. But that's all they've got. No land, so they have 2 spells in hand. We know that. Okay, and I drew another white source. So I could even Cruelty here. But I think I'm going to go Invasion of Gobekhan Murderous Rider. So let's play Invasion of Gobekhan first. See what we see. Valky. Let's take that. And... oh, I can't. What am I saying? I only have... oh, the fucking auto tapper tapped my black mana! I have a black card in my hand and a black card in Adventureland, and it tapped the black land. I have no other black... why would you tap a black land there? Oh my god, the auto tapper is killing me here. Sakes. Just attack them. Maybe I should have attacked with the miner as well there. That was dumb. Whatever. Oh, I was going to play Rider here. That not playing another creature this turn is brutal. Sakes. Okay. Now I can bring this guy back, right? Oh, the stop didn't work? I said a stop there, but it went right through it. Great. Tybalt doesn't matter here. They've got to eat Paragon. Sure. I might just Cruelty of Gix back. Oh, I guess I can't activate the Siege Gang. I can Cruelty of Gix the Fury back into play and do 4. Oh, I can't do it to creatures, though, right? Creatures are planeswalkers. Oh boy, there's Yawgmoth. So what should I do? Those are all in exile. I could Cruelty back the Fury. It doesn't hit battles, so I can do 2 to Tybalt and then 2 to the Phoenix, which doesn't kill it. Or I could, yeah, Siege Gang sucks because I can't activate it here. Maybe it is just Fury here. They're gonna go Bloodbraid. Ay. Maybe I DT here. I'm at 9 though? I think I'm just gonna do this. Put Fury into play. Do 2 and 2. Yeah. Okay, can't come back. Okay, I think I'm dead here. But so close too. If I had drawn, well, if I draw Bastion of Remembrance, maybe we have a chance here. But I don't think so. They top deck, they can still cast that Paragon, which is insane. They can play Valky. Sure. Or the 1/3, I don't really care. Valky is way better here. We top decked a card, they don't know what it is, so if they assume that we have, I don't know, maybe they're gonna take a wild, yeah, they take a wild shot here. Very lucky. We'll get that back soon enough, I hope. And I draw land. I think that Manus, the auto tapper killed me. The auto tapper killed me. If I had one more creature in play to be pressuring them right here, they wouldn't be able to be pressuring me, and my life total would be much higher, and I would have won the game. So I'm positive we lost to that auto tapper, not letting me double spell on turn 5 when it tapped my swamp instead of just tapping 2 white for invasion. Very frustrating, but that's how it goes. Sure. If I had one more black mana here, we could actually do something too. We'd be able to go... Yeah, I'm dead. We'd be able to double spell here, go Yawgmoth plus Conscript, but I don't think it matters. We're dead now. They can shoot us for 2 in the face with Kolaghan's command, so see if they see it. They figured it out. Alright, well, that's a shitty round 1, losing to the auto tapper. Gotta be careful, but hey, it's tough when you're making content and you stream Magic 6 hours a day. 90% of the time, it's okay to just let it do its thing, but every once in a while, the auto tapper is completely brain dead. What are you gonna do? I will see you in round 2. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this nice. Welcoming Vampire should do good work here. Plus, we've got Benelish on 1. So make a mistake? Yeah, I don't consider that a mistake, though. That's the thing. That's not my mistake. The game should know better. Otherwise, don't have an auto tapper at all and force me to tap my own mana every time. But if you include something like that, then you've got to make it at least half a brain, right? It doesn't have a brain. I swing. This gets shocked. You dropped off a 2G card. Oh, just another vape like brand or something. I see. Bravery, how you doing? Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna do the intro. We already started the game. I should have introed for the YouTube video there, but did we get the bets up? Will we win this match? Yeah, like I think a mistake is saying, you know, I'm gonna play this card, and then like that you play that card, whatever happens, and 2 turns later you go, oh my god, I made a huge mistake. Yes, I should never have played that. I should have done this thing. You know, that's a mistake. But I even said what I was going to do. I'm like, I think the play here is use all 5 mana. I'm going to play Invasion, then I'm going to play the Murderous Rider out of exile. I said it. That's the play I was going to make. So the auto tapper fucking me is not my mistake. I was making the right play there. But auto tapper had other plans, I guess. You know what? I'm going to save that till next turn because I want to go Vampire plus Miner in the same turn and immediately draw a card because this thing will die very quickly. And of course, now if they kill it, I'll drain them for 1, which is nice. Bolt's a good one. Let's see what else they got. Get your bets in here. Then would say, oh yeah, yes. That's how it works in real life. Even at the Pro Tour, I can tap all my mana, think about it, and then untap all my mana. Then tap half of my mana, think, untap. I can tap and untap my mana as much as I want. That's totally legal in Magic. Tapping mana is not an action. It's just called a special action, right? So it doesn't go on the stack. So you can do it as much as you want. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Random pest infestation, huh? I guess I will play Plains here. Well, we can bring back Bastion with the... No attacks. We can bring it back with the Angel, the 4-mana Angel. So hopefully we find that at some point. We've got Cruelty of Gix. I can just go find it next turn if I really want. But I'm going to look at their hand first. And see if we can do some work here. No. Yeah, cast, no. You can tap and untap mana as much as you want, but as soon as you take another action, all those decisions you just made are locked in. So no, you can't cast this. If somebody was like, I'm going to cast this spell, and then they wanted to go back and retap their mana, no, you can't do that. No. As soon as the spell goes on the stack. But, yeah, I don't... So it's not the same thing as what we're talking about here, right? The auto tapper deciding what mana to tap and choosing the wrong mana to make me not able to cast another spell is something I would never do in real life. I said what I was going to do. So normally in real life, when you tap your mana, you're tapping the mana to cast the spell. You know, you plant... Well, that's how I play Magic. I mean, that's how most people should play. They had their 5-drop 1 turn before I could steal it, huh? You tap your mana, you figure out what you're going to do, and then you play it. But sometimes people don't have the mana they need to cast their spell, and then you say, whoa, you can't cast the thing here. You don't have double blue, right? Snapcaster, get out of my sight. Minor. So I get to DT next turn. What am I going to take here? Glorybringer's a pain in the ass. It's going to kill my Angel. So do I have to take a removal spell here for Glorybringer? I don't know. Yeah, they can't do that. No, that was the auto tapper. I still don't know how that makes any sense, Welle. Sorry, but that doesn't make sense to me. How is it my fault? I said, this is how I'm going to tap, and then I said, tap my mana for me. And the auto tapper tapped the wrong mana, and I got fucked. Like, so you're saying it's my fault because I didn't manually tap my mana. And I'm saying, yes, but on Digital Magic, I'm never manually tapping my mana. Nobody is. The only time you're manually tapping your mana is if you're in a huge tournament for a lot of money. Like, you'll see the pros go on full control for the whole match when they don't have a time limit. But even they use auto tapper because of the time limits on this program. In real life, I don't have a chess clock on me the way I do in this, right? Yeah, this is not good. I think I don't have a sweeper in my deck to get with Cruelty because I took out the Toxic Deluge, but anyway. So, like Digital Magic's not the same. Real Magic, of course, is different, and you would never let somebody take that back. Ooh. Solitude is pretty nice. So is Murderous Rider. Meat Hook. Yeah, Meat Hook 4 does it, right? I'm going to grab Meat Hook here, I think. And then I can get that Glorybringer back next turn. Okay. Wabam. Okay. Cruelty gets back a Glory Bee. But Fight with Fire is going to shoot me out here. Shoot me in the face. I've got to be very careful, but... Anyway. Yeah, the auto tapper is a shit show. It's like saying, you know, here's what I want to do, and then passing it to your friend who's always tapping your mana for you, or I don't know what the analogy is here, but with Digital Magic, you can't afford to Oh, and I get this guy back. You can't afford to do it. You can't afford to sit there and nice. I'll take that. And manually tap every turn. Are you kidding? That's impossible. Let's not cast this till post combat so it can get perpetually bigger. It's pretty good. Let's make this guy bigger. I will attack with no whatever it's called. No exert. That's it. Anywho. Yeah, it's annoying. It would be like they say good game. Yeah, good game. That one. Feel free to scoop. They're not scooping. Okay. They want to see the last card. Okay. I guess it would be like, you know, using Google Maps, and like you get used to using Google Maps because it's just easier than looking at a map, and then Google Maps kills you by sending you over a cliff, and you're like, what the fuck? I trusted Google Maps, and people are like, well, you should have used a map. It's like, yeah, but that's why I have this convenience here. It's supposed to work. Anyway, that's round 2. I will see you in the next one. I'm going to keep... I think Nadu is just the most annoying, like, the design on that card. There must be judge calls every single time somebody's playing Nadu, and people lose track of, wait, how many times did I trigger this creature's ability to draw a card? Once or twice? And then, okay, wait, but then I played a second Nadu, so that resets it all, and then it's like, oh my god. Dude. Why did they print that card? It's going to be banned soon enough. They just announced today that there will be no bans until the scheduled ban announcement on August 26th, which is a long time from now. Should I go for the Prairie here? Or should I go Invasion of Gobakan? I think I'm going to go Invasion because I want to force a block here, I think. Yeah. Let's see if they block this. I want to get this Sharp-Eyed Rookie off the battlefield. Oh, yeah. I tried to entice the block there, but they didn't go for it, because I do want to trade with that before it starts growing, right? They've got to play a creature bigger than this, which, of course, they can't yet, so they're not going to let me flip the invasion, surely, right? We'll see here, but... Magda. Sure, they're going to trade Magda off? Deal. Would have liked to draw black mana here at some point. That would have been great. Probably should have put the plus on the Prairie Survivalist, but we can do that next turn. Tradesies? They want to attack with Magda here to make a treasure. Nope. Okay. Deal. Black mana, please. Black mana. Sorry, we're doing this for YouTube as well. I've got a slow roasted pork cooked in banana leaves. That sounds fancy. I've never had anything like that. Living Room Pizza, the street was one of the streets where there were two in the same town, opposite ends of the town, with the same name. One of them was like an avenue and one of them was a road or something, right? Yeah. Oh no. Oh god. Yeah, see, that kind of thing. And that's what happens, like, every pizza delivery driver, right? There's places you go. It's what I also hated was when I was delivering pizza and it would be like some weird condo complex, and I'm like, how do I buzz the person? I can't. There's like a gate here with like a random thing that looks like it's 20 years old. Like, what is there a code? Did they the delivery instruction? No. When I was delivering pizza, again, this was pre-internet, or this was dial-up internet. Nobody was like, nobody's ordering pizza online. It's all like they're calling. So I would go to their houses, and there's no, like, you know, printed delivery instructions for that, you know, this person entered when they ordered online or whatever. Let's put it... This guy's already pumped. Jadar... Geomancer. I guess I could put it on Jadar. Hurry up. Thank you. I can't push through this random Gilded Goose they top decked because it's got 2 toughness. Kind of annoying. Maybe I should have been pumping my survivalist. This thing doesn't have reach, does it? No. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. The snake threatens to trade. They can go Zealous Conscripts here and, I don't know, take my Survivalist pre-combat, pump something. They have one untapped land, they can play Titan. Then if they don't shield it, I can kill it. Otherwise, I'm going to start attacking with Death Touch creatures and these snakes. See if they want to trade off. Otherwise, we get to flip Invasion. They did not draw land, because I think if they did, they would immediately play Titan, right? Can't blow up a battle with Titan. So maybe they're waiting. They sandbag Titan till I flip the Invasion. Could be. But even if Invasion gets one, set of counters on all my creatures, that's still very good. Even one trigger is enough, right? But Kajeknikov, what's up? It's draw after 1 and 1. Yeah, right. With not, yeah. But until then, I'm running it. Oh yeah, Bag. You should. If you're gonna be playing Modern, it's the best deck in Modern, not close. Like you should be playing Nadu or a deck that beats Nadu. Like I would be trying maybe Esper Goryo's Vengeance or something. Can't cast that. No second black for this. Okay. I'm gonna pump this. And creature in my hand. Let's choose Solitude, I guess. Okay. Combat. They didn't play anything, so what did they draw? They didn't draw land because they didn't play a land, so whatever they drew must be good, and it must be an instant here that they are going to try and get me with, I guess. I don't actually know. We'll see. Tell you what, I love delivering pizzas. Oh yeah. Yeah, getting paid in cash. Tips were good back then when people tipped in cash and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, shitty bosses are shitty. Like that's something that's universal across every industry and everywhere. Yeah, it sucks, but okay. Yeah, we're getting one trigger here, getting a couple counters. But my favorite part about delivering pizza, I did it for about 4 or 5 months one summer, and my car, my shitty Toyota Cressida, smelled incredible. Every time people at my school or whoever, I'd drive a buddy somewhere, somebody would get in my car and go, "Oh my god, your car smells like amazing. Like, did you just have pizza or something?" I'm like, "No, I'm a delivery driver." They're like, "Oh, your car smells like the best air freshener." I'm like, "Yeah." I would get in it and I'm like, "Oh." Because the place I worked for was not a franchise. It was some little Italian mom and pop shop that did really, really expensive gourmet pizzas. Sure. You whiff. So that doesn't go back in the deck. Nice. And that mom and pop shop, it was the most ridiculous Italian restaurant I've ever heard of in my life. The two owners, two Italian guys, they had never met each other before. They both immigrated to Canada, grew up in Canada. They ended up marrying each other's sister. Like each of their wives was sisters. They both of their wives are sisters. So they became suddenly extended family. They opened a restaurant together. They live on the same street. They lived almost like 2 doors down from each other. And they would argue constantly. When one of them was a huge Leafs fan and one was a huge Montreal Canadiens fan, these are hockey teams in Canada. These are old Italian dudes, but they lived in Canada so long, they love hockey. And they would there's a little TV in the kitchen, and I remember I'm the delivery guy, so I'm sitting in the back waiting for an order to come in. The kitchen's busy, people are all running around, it's like dinner time. They're not moving. Both of them are sitting there. They're like sitting on the counter watching the little TV. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody talked to them. If you say anything to them when the game's on, they'll bite your head off, right? And whenever there would be a goal or something, they would explode. Like both of them would start yelling. They would start screaming in Italian and shit. It was hilarious. It was fucked up. I don't know how they ended up in that situation, but it's like they hated each other, but they're married to each other's sisters, they're neighbors, and they own a business together, and they can't stand each other. It was like the most ridiculous. It's like a sitcom. You couldn't even make this shit up. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I loved it. Okay. So I've got the Solitude here. I think I need to Solitude that Titan. So why don't I go to combat? He's a 4-2 already. Okay, let's go to combat. I think I'll pump this. And I guess this. Swing with this, swing with this, swing with this. Okay. Solitude should be pretty good here. They're going to trade that off. No? They're going to trade that off. Sure. We'll get a zombie back here. Yeah, I'm going to leave Solitude up for this this Titan. See what happens. They're going to go for shield counter here, right? And the Solitude's going to wreck them. They're going to gain 7. Sucks, but it's my only answer. I mean, if I had a black source, I could kill it, but not if it has a shield counter on it, right? So let's see what they do. I guess there's an option. Maybe I wait and yeah, that's fine. Sure. Well, now I can Solitude the land and then kill this Nissa, so that's pretty good. And that'll mean they can't Titan next turn. Plus a baby. Because I eat their land, putting them down to 5 land. Gilded Goose has no food to make mana, so even if they draw land, they still can't do it. And then we're going to hopefully do enough damage to Nissa here that... no blocks. Oh. They top decked a 2-drop. Okay, I don't really care about that. Let's Solitude. Yeah, eat that. Blackland. No! Come on, man. Okay. Pump itself? This is at 6. Rider? Okay. They're going to probably trade Paradise for Solitude here. That's fine. But maybe they just let Nissa die? We'll see. Nope. See what happens. Okay, sorry, I'm doing this for YouTube, so I'm not going to be getting into super deep conversations with you guys until we finish. Just let me get to the end of this game. Super busy night. Jamming. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Delivering pizzas in college town is great. Because there's yeah, well, you're right. Nissa at 2. Okay. They want to jam that Titan. They've got to go now. They've got to play that Titan now. Man, we got choked on black mana. I think if we had double black mana earlier, I wouldn't have had to use Solitude there. I could have Murderous Ridered and then save the Solitude for this Titan, and then we would be in great shape here. But they can Zealous Conscripts my Prairie Survivalist and pump something, I guess. I don't know if that does anything. Skeletto, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Yeah, those guys were hilarious. They were super nice to me, but certain times, like when it was game time, hockey, when Montreal and Toronto were playing, you didn't talk to them. I accidentally did that the first time. I was like, sorry, can I ask you? And they're like, don't talk to me. And like they just snapped at me, and I was like, oh. And then the chef's like, don't talk to them when they're watching the game. What do you need? Like, I'll help you. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you so angry? Yeah, when you what does that even mean, Wop Turtle? Sounds like a mob front. Yeah, I don't know. There was rumors of stuff like there were times when they had friends over. They would shut the restaurant and they would have friends in the back, and it was all these old Italian dudes, and they're drinking really expensive, port wine and other stuff and eating. But like, I don't know. They were just old dudes. They're just friends. It's not like not a big deal. That's That's a lot of damage. No, I'm good. I can race this. There's a second black. Okay, so I killed a ridgeline. I think I'm just gonna jam Yawgmoth here, right? I'm at 6 though? God damn it. I'm losing 2 life from this. They can't cast Titan. Yeah, I can kill Nissa here. Yawgmoth. This guy's a 4/3 lifelink. If I go Yawgmoth and then I go swing. I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm still holding off on Yawgmoth here. Make a food. Make a food. If they tap that goose though. It only taps for 1. Oh. Let's make this guy 3 power. Yawgmoth gets 3. You swing, you swing. You? Ah! No, just these 2. Gotta block both. Leaving that snake back to block on their backswing here, because I am at 4 life. I could just die to some random haste creature. Gotta be a little careful. But blowing up their lands really worked here. Now they're stuck with Titan in their hand they can't cast. And Nissa down. Okay, let's see what they do next. Prairie Survivalist has been very good. Making these creatures big enough to be relevant is pretty important. They have a land. They can't Titan here. What is their last card? They must have top decked that land. So I don't think they played a land last turn. So they have, yeah, they have a spell. It's just a random dragon. That doesn't matter. Okay. Thraben. So Yawgmoth does drain us, which is pretty bad. But I think I have to play it here. And then... what do I do? Oh, man. What if I just play Murderous Rider? I think I need to get this into play. Yawgmoth I can't really use here. Right? I have so little life. I'm gonna do this. And then I can draw with my clue. Pass. And let's give this guy perpetually higher power. And no attacks. Okay. Hopefully they don't draw... No, it doesn't matter if they draw land. They can't make mana with Goose. So they can't slam Titan here. What does this even do? It blows up non-basics or something? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Great. Not a good card. Ooh, land. That gets them a little closer. They have no more creature lands over there, so they can Titan next turn if they activate Goose. They give me a chance to attack with Murderous and gain. They're in trouble. Plus Yawgmoth here. Are they going to attack? I don't... Oh, they go for it. Okay. Well, I do have to trade off the Survivalist. Not a big deal. And I can bring that back with the Angel if I find Angel later. We'll see. Trade off there. Okay, Rider as a 4/3 lifelinker is going to be the card that turns the tide here, I think. Titan's real. Titan's a hell of a drug. I think I have to play Yawgmoth, sack 2 things here. Crack this clue on end step. Kill land, then it's GG. Yeah, I feel like that killing their lands was pretty damn good there. Okay. So, let me think here. Let's swing with these two. I could have played Yawgmoth first, but I want to see if they block. If they block the 2/2 on the Zealous Conscripts, I just have to play Yawgmoth, sack a snake to kill it. And I have to kill Gilded Goose. Because Gilded Goose... Oh, why didn't I attack with Murderous Rider? Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Oops, I should have attacked with Murderous Rider as well. Oh, they just take it. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, I needed to gain the life. I should have played Yogg first, just attack with Murderous Rider, then I could shrink the... Sack. Go to 1. And then... It doesn't matter. Yeah, this is fine. Let's see what we draw. Yeah, Cruelty of Gix is pretty good. Draw again. No Titan unless you top deck it. Okay, I can keep a Ganjo here. Flip this into play. I can cast. I can cycle a Ganjo or channel a Ganjo here for 1 mana. Go. Make some dudes. Make another snake on their upkeep. And if I untap here, I just have to dodge a burn spell or some hasty dragon off the top. If they get to Titan here with an untapped land off the top, that's pretty good, but it doesn't win them the game or anything. It's going to be interesting. Cruelty of Gix is pretty nice here. I can reanimate some spicy stuff. Kogla Yadaro, anyone? I could bring back... Yeah, it's only creature, right? Could bring back a Solitude, actually, immediately. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, not bad. That's pretty lucky draw there. So they get to bring back a couple things. But then I get to Cruelty of Gix and take one of the things they get back. So what is it going to be? Let's see what it's going to be. They take my... Oh, they can take one from my yard. Right. Okay. A copy of it, yeah. Okay. Interesting. I think I get to go Cruelty of Gixir, take Kogla? And let them have Solitude? Either one. One of them is going to kill. This is protection from humans. Ape, dinosaur, turtle. Not exactly what I want. Oh my lord. The Bastion of Remembrance was an insane draw. So we have 8 mana here, leaving me with 5. I can Cruelty plus Bastion? That is pretty good. Okay. Combat. Okay. I've got a Ganjo up here, but I really want to use this 5 mana for Cruelty. Okay. So I'm going to shrink one of them. Draining, gaining life. I'm at 1 life. I've got to be very careful. Wow. Sarah Paragon is huge. Okay, let's trade for both. And then we gain some life. Gain some life. And then sack. I think I win, right? Or, yeah, I win. shit, hold up. So I sack 1, put a counter. Sack 1, put a counter. Sack. I'm trying to think if I can kill them here. I just need to put counters on stuff. Or, oh no, I submit 0. Yawgmoth, baby. Yawgmoth. Oh, you didn't know about Yawgmoth? He's a hell of a drug. No more turns for you. Even drew a 1-drop. And I'm not losing any life here, of course, because I'm gaining a life each time. Combo, baby! Yawgmoth. Good night. Ooh. The Yogster. GG. Okay, I will see you in the next round. Let's give this a shot. This is a good hand. We're on the play here. Just need to find a third land, but Vran, one of our payoff pieces already. Thraben Inspector makes a clue, which I can draw, hopefully, a third land with. And we are on the play here, which obviously is not amazing, but because, you know, for drawing an extra land here, I would like to be on the draw, but can't complain about being on the play. Ooh, another white deck. Ooh, Jadar was a great pickup there. So we punch for 1. Now, it's stopping and giving them priority, which means they either have a 1-mana removal spell like a Swords to Plowshares or a Path to Exile, or they have a Solitude or, you know, some kind of... yeah, watch. This guy's going to get plowed, I bet. Or pathed. Path is way worse this early in the game, giving me an extra land. It's probably going to be plow here. Hey, do you want a 2-for-1? It's path. Oh, great. So, like I said, if priority's stopping on them like that... I need double white for my 4-drops. Like, Paragon is my 1 double white. I need Murderous Rider, Yawgmoth, Meathook. I think I need to get a black here. But our land problem is solved by our opponent, which is pretty nice. Still get the 2-2 here. Wow. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Okie dokie. Not really doing much right now, but it will at some point. I would love to get Welcoming Vampire down immediately. I can't... I could go Vran. I'm gonna punch face here. I don't care if this guy dies. I don't know what to do. Maybe I just go Welcoming Vampire, leave up Path. I could have played Rand to drain them for 2 there, but I'd rather get a 3-drop into play. I'm just not sure which one. I think it's probably this. Pass. Really would have loved to have a 1-drop there, but could have saved the 3 for turn 5, played the Theomancer this turn. Ooh, Adeline. I guess I path that, right? Yeah. One good turn deserves another, am I right? 1 path for your path. Forgot they put that in here, Waft Turtle. Yeah, the 2-mana Marionette is beautiful in this deck. I forgot they put another payoff in here. Okay, let's draw some cards, right? Let's go Vran first. Yeah, Welcoming Vampire going to start burying them in card advantage. Now, it only triggers once a turn, so Ophiomancer won't do it here. That said, I should probably still play Ophiomancer, right? Or maybe I draw a card with a clue? Let's see what we find here. I don't know, I'm not using my mana very effectively here, but I want to save... Oh, yeah, okay, Emperor of Bones is good. So all of our creatures are exiled right now, because we both pathed each other, so I can't Emperor anything spicy back. Inti's a nice one. They only have 2 cards left. Into the Trenches it is, okay? This triggers when he attacks, huh? Emperor of Bones not eating anything yet, so I'm loath to play that. Let's play Cult Conscript first. I can still play a 5-drop if I draw it here. Yeah, Soul Cauldron's annoying. It's going to eat these recursion creatures. And I'm drawing a lot of lands here. Way too many lands. Okay, punch them in the face. Inti becomes a 4/4, but I'm going to have Ophiamancer with a Death Touch Snake here. Pass. No Emperor this turn. Okay. Death Touch Snake draws me a card. Very nice. Okay, not the worst, but again, that Agatha Soul Cauldron's gonna just eat all these little recursion dudes, which is really sad. Okay. Maul of the Skyclaves. And they scoop because, yeah, I'm gonna block trade, and then Vran's gonna trigger, drain them for 2, and then I think I just kill them on my turn. Yeesh. That's it. Alright, I will see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next round. We are 3-1. I keep a little slow here. No 1s or 2s, but still a solid hand, I think. Oh, now they're giving away my hand. Well, maybe they think we have Path or Plowshares or something. As soon as it passes priority because of Solitude, they know what's up, right? Pass. Rugrin Triome. Doing splashy stuff here, probably. Ramp deck, I assume. Maybe a Golos, like some kind of 5-color deck? No? I'm gonna go with this first. See what happens here. That resolves. Step 1, get the engine in play. I want to play this, but I know I could play this first, and then next turn I would get a, you know, whatever, get a draw. But this is just gonna die if I play it there, right? I want to play this and maybe play a 1-drop in the same turn or something. Or play this after I have the snake guy in play, so I can pass the turn, get a draw on upkeep. That would be better. Now they have a mastermind, so that's gonna punish my extra draws a little bit here. Not a big deal though. They're never gonna race me with this thing. Oh yeah, see? That's exactly what I wanted. 1-drop. So now I get to do the draw. That lets them draw, which is kind of shitty. You know what? Let's hold off on welcoming. We've got a lot of action here. Let's hold off on the welcoming vampire. I'm gonna pass. Because again, if I draw now, they get to draw. Like, I'd rather wait, untap, Murderous Rider. This will fill up our hand once we've dumped it. You know, let's dump our hand first. This guy threatens a big attack next turn. Now they have to deal with it. So let's see what they do. I can threaten the block with my bat here. They didn't scry on end step with Maze Mind or on upkeep, so I don't know. They're saving it for the long game, I guess. They want to draw all the cards off it. I don't think they're going to have time for that. They probably should have scryed there. But we'll see, I guess. Tarn, take more damage. I allow it. Any land and we can hardcast Solitude, which is nice. Metamorph, my Evangelist? Yeah, sure. Okay. Path pretty nice here. Killing Evangelist and not letting them have... I'm giving them another land here, which is kind of shitty. I think I should still do it. And then I could Murderous Ride the Fairy Mastermind swing. I don't think I need to do that, right? Yeah, let's play this guy. Punch. And then they're going to trade off with Evangelist here, and when they do, yeah. The Bat ETBs, good. I get to draw, they don't get to draw another card. Nice, because now the Fairy's gone. Perfect. Triggers. That'll trigger the Vampire. Okay. I can cast Solitude next turn. Pretty good. They're at 11. Now they're scrying. Yeah, you should have done that a couple turns ago, I imagine. They didn't know what was on top earlier, so... yeah. People do that all the time with this card. They want to save it for the draw part, but I mean, it depends what you're playing against. When your opponent puts a bunch of creatures on the battlefield, they need to sweep here, so they need to find a sweeper. Maybe they have one now, we'll see. But Gutterbones comes back. Can't do it this turn, but... C'est tout? That Bastion, though. Yikes. Great. Something to target. Love it. We have 2 cards left. Scry to the top again. Lucky, lucky. Opponent lost life. Yeah. Pass. If they crack a fetch or something, I can flip in Gutterbones, but I don't think they're going to do that. They draw another card. Spire, creature land. Gotta watch out for that one. Ah, lucky. It's a pretty bad card, but they found a way to use it. They found a target. Ooh, Spellbinder's great here. Spellbind first, playing around No More Lies here. And then taking your No More Lies so I can cast my Murderous Rider. No. Ooh. Ooh. Pass. I want to force them to Wrath this Elite Spellbinder. They can gain 4 life off that Maze Mine, go to 10. But now they can't do this for 5 and get a copy of whatever. Let's see. Let's see what they do. Swing first. Oh, I didn't want them to block. You mean with the Path of Exile? Oh, they do it anyway. Okay. So they don't get a copy, but they get this thing. Sure. Okay. And pass. We get to crack our clue. This probably baits the Wrath, right? They're going to swing for 3 in Wrath. Yeah, they gain life. They might not have to. Both of us drawing extra cards here. What do you got? Let's see what they do. Yeah, so Inarius, I want to go back. So I don't think I should have swung first on the turn when I pathed. I don't know. So I didn't want them to block. I wanted to get in max damage. We got them down to 6. Then they cracked that maze, but... Or that tome, I guess. Are they going to Wrath? They're debating. They should have attacked, but no, I don't know. It's not amazing right now to Wrath. I mean, they wasted this then, right? Oof, nice draw. Okay. Nice draw. Exile the top card. Shove aside? Oh, you lucky schmuck. Sure. That goes back in my deck. Draw some cards. So they have a Wrath, something, and Chandra here. Oof, meat hook. 4 damage to any creature, huh? Should I just meat hook for 1 and kill the Spellbinder? I guess so, right? Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's put this back into play. Oh, lost life this turn. Right. Okay, pass. All right, let's see what they do. It's going to be Wrath here, but then we get to Solitude, one of their things. Bring back the Miner. Gotta kill this Chandra. Wait, didn't they lose life from the Spellbinder dying? Oh, I gained a life, right. Yeah, never mind. Monastery Mentor. They have a Wrath in hand. Okay. Bit of a non-bow. What a luck sack. Okay. 2 removal spells off the top with Chandra. Right. Okay. Not bad. I guess I'm doing this. Right. Pretty lucky. Go ahead. Think we're still maybe okay here. Like with Meat Hook in play, if I draw Yawgmoth, like Yawgmoth will be great, but what a luck sack. Dear God. Just banger after banger off the top here. Now they find a card draw spell, but the shove aside the Plowshares and then the Mana Drain and Mentor, actually. Pretty lucky. Scrying to the bottom, getting a blank, or getting whatever random card. They have a ton of mana, but they can't do anything with it. Sure. I don't have a sweeper, so this is too late now. They put too many creatures on the battlefield. I don't think I can win. I needed the Meat Hook now, but they didn't have Mentor when I had Meat Hook. Okay. Can't bring this back. We draw land. So, bad draws. Their draws were pretty amazing. Not going to win that one. All right, 3 and 2. I will see you in round number 6. I will keep this hand. Deal. Okay. Shocking themselves. To activate the agent? This card's bad. Great. Lazav. Deal. Yeah, I still think I'm doing this. Vran's pretty bad. That's not a very good card in this cube. So hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully my opponent's deck is a hot mess here and we can trash them. Agent of Rafine on turn 1 always looks interesting. Main phase. Wow. But it's very bad. You draw this on turn, like, 4 or greater and it's not doing anything, right? I think I'm going to go Invasion here. Might even path the Lazav. We'll see. Nightclub sucks. They found a swamp. Congratulations. I can just kill Valky. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, take care of that. And then punch. Flip this Invasion. And grow. Okay. Pass. They draw. This thing bounces. Oh, non-land permanent. Okay. I know all of their cards except... Yeah. Sure. Deal. Okay. I don't mind that trade. Gutterbone's coming back. That guy is not. Waiting for a juicier target to show up in the graveyard. Not a lot of black mana again. Kind of annoying. So let's attack here. I don't know what my opponent has, but we're going to find out. Okay, good. They take it. Perfect. So let's not let the auto tapper F us in the A again here, because I know it will. Oh, graveyard to your hand? Oh my fucking god. The other two come back into play. This one is the only one that goes back to hand. Never mind. So we will not be able to put it back into play and draw a card here, unfortunately. Bounce counter, copy. I think that's fine. Pass the turn. Sublime Epiphany, one of the best cards in the cube, so good draw for them. But that was not the best Epiphany I've ever seen. So I think we'll be able to recover from that. I could even just meat hook here if I draw a second black source and wipe these idiots. But are they waiting for a red mana to play Valky? It must be, right? They're just praying they find a red here. Not much I can really do about that. They get a random card. Sure. What a luck sack. Okay. This doesn't give me hexproof, does it? No. Yep. Sure. The only 5-drop in my deck. They found the best card and exactly enough mana to cast it. Pretty good. We have a lot of this kind of shit. Like, there's so many misses in my deck. They found one of the only cards that actually helps them and is insane. What a shit show. Okay, let's do this. Go. Wow. That's really unlucky. I mean, God, there's so many whiffs in our deck for them, and they found one of the only cards that actually really helps them here. Not only taking one of my creatures, but also DTing for them. Like, what the fuck? That's what I mean. I don't think... oh, is that the best we can do? At least it wasn't Torrential Gearhulk. That's what I thought they were going to fetch. This guy's not a big deal. Just need to find a Solitude. A Valky, sure. Can I find removal? But that random hit off the top, one card out of, 30 or 27 or whatever it was at the time. Pretty lucky. I think I'll kill this. Pass. Alright. Lose 2, gain 1. Damn. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I don't think it matters now. Oh, I should have waited and let that thing do its thing. Whoops. Whoops. I don't think it matters. We're not going to beat Reckoner Bankbuster here. Even if I killed it on their main phase after they activate or whatever, I still lose to the card draw from Bankbuster, I'm pretty sure. But that was a mistake, definitely. Should have waited till their main phase there. I forgot Cruelty's going to tick up here, but... Sure. Ran me, homie. Yeah, that kills us. The Bankbuster, regardless of whether they brought back Titan or not, the Bankbuster is going to bury us here. Not going to be able to beat that. But the Cruelty already did its thing. Alright, that'll be our last match. 3-3 in this one. I will see you in the next draft.